Speaker Gbagben directs Parliament to schedule anti-LGBTQ bill for consideration. Government launches farmers market to cut food prices. Food and Agric Minister disclosed. Domestic violence in Ghana, fear stigma silence victims. Wager Gbawe MP disclosed. Now the story in details. The Speaker of Parliament, Agban Sumana Gbagben, has directed the Business Committee to schedule the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2025, also known as the Anti-LGBT Bill, for consideration in the next sitting of the House.
The Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2025 was initially introduced as the Promotion of Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2021 in August 2021. The bill went through all the enactment processes and was passed by the 8th Parliament on the 28th of February 2024. It was, however, not assented to by the President and therefore lapsed upon the dissolution of the 8th Parliament. On the inauguration of the 9th Parliament, I, by correspondence dated 28th January 2025, again, on the inauguration of the 9th Parliament, I, by correspondence dated 28th January 2025, referred the bill to the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice for review and comments. The Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice submitted comments on the bill by a letter dated 7th April 2025. The comments were referred to the sponsors of the bill for consideration.
The Speaker of Parliament, Agban Gbagben. In other story, Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku, has announced measures to address high food prices in Ghana. The government is establishing farmers market to connect farmers directly with consumers, eliminating middlemen who drive up costs.
Farmers market, where we can bring the farmers to interface with the buyers, the consumers directly, as a way of removing those middle people who exploit the system in their favor. And so it is something that we are working. We are creating what we call farmers market, and when that is created, the farmers will be able to bring the food stuffs to the market where the consumers will be available. And that is why in the budget you saw that allocation has been made for the construction of 1,000 kilometers under what we call the agricultural rules. Because if we are able to fix roads linking the production centers to the consumption centers, transportation will be very easy. And once you are able to overcome that, food prices will be stable for all of us. Thank you very much.
Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku. In other story, domestic violence in Ghana, fear stigma violence victims. Honorable Jerry Ahmed Sherp, second Deputy Minority Rep and MP for Wager Gbawe, has raised concerns about domestic violence in Ghana, citing alarming statistics. According to him, 40% of women and 20% of men aged 15 to 49 experience domestic violence, with 61.9% of women facing severe forms of abuse, and about 20% of men suffered same abuse.
Physical, it could be psychological, it could be economic. So that, but the trauma that it comes with. when care is not taken, it becomes something very serious. Speaker, let me speak to even some statistics here in Ghana. Speaker, about 40% of women aged 15 to 49 have experienced domestic violence. And Speaker, this domestic violence normally will not just come from a man beating a woman. It comes from a man even denying the woman whatever she's expected to have intimacy, including sex. Speaker, when you also come down, you will see that about 20% of men have also suffered same abuse. And it also comes from also the issue of sex. And some men beaten by women. I know some of them. And they have given me signals not to mention their names. But Speaker, I know them. And sometimes they wear smocks so that their body sizes are not seen. But we know. But what's why is it? I'm not afraid to. I mean, no. Speaker, if you go beyond that, if you go to Solar Tuna Kama, this is a statistic that is there. It's really startling. It says 61.9% of women have experienced the worst form of domestic violence. So my prayer is that whoever is there as the member of parliament will be looking at 16,000 plus have reported cases annually of domestic violence, and this actually includes the men and the women. Speaker, what can we do to stop, if not, at least if we are able to stop it, how can we even reduce the volume of domestic violence? Speaker, I think that there are three major issues that are confronting us. One is fear. People for fear that their husbands may even punish them more. Speaker, people for fear that their husbands and wives will punish them more are unable to report. Speaker, also for the fact that they know that it will become a stigma. They are unable to report this. Because the moment they report, whenever they are punished, oh, I can't do it. That is a cardinal's wife. Speaker, these and many more are the reasons why we should educate people on the trauma domestic violence causes on people. We should educate them to the extent that they should know that reporting will not bring a stigma to you, but it will bring a resolution of the problem. That whoever causes this problem must be dealt with. Speaker, I see the chief whip trying to give me pressure to run up. I will use this opportunity to run up and to say.
Honorable Jerry Ahmed Sharp, second Deputy Minority Whip and MP for Weja Gaway. This is the end of the news. The headline was Speaker Gbagwin directs Parliament to schedule anti-LGBTQ bill for consideration. Government launches farmers market to cut food prices. Food and Agric Minister disclosed. Domestic violence in Ghana, fear stigma, silent victim. Weja Gaway MP disclosed. And that's a wrap for today's broadcast on Fly TV News. I'm Adwoa Lady. Thank you for watching and trusting us for your news updates. Stay tuned for more entertainment, music, and local stories. Until next time, goodbye.